Alright, first ever video, YouTube video. I'm doing caramelised miso AQUAFABA meringues. So, AQUAFABA is basically chickpea water, bean water, and I've been thinking about these for a while, ever since I made a caramelised miso souffle on MasterChef, and I think now it'll work. Everyone says that the meringues taste really beany, but if I mix it with caramelised miso, obviously it'll work, so let's do it. So first you need to caramelise your miso. Basically any sort of shiro miso, the lighter the better really. I'm going to just take, I want to make a small amount, and it's an experiment as well, so I don't know if it's going to work or not. But just take like 100 grams, and this is exactly like if you're going to caramelise white chocolate or something. You just got to spread it on a mat. It's not very good if you use greaseproof paper because it just sticks like a motherfucker. So yeah, get a silpat mat and spread it out nice and thin, and then you basically just put it in the oven for about 15-20 minutes until it starts to caramelise around the edges. Then just take your miso, pop it on in the oven at 160. Always stay hydrated. Kombucha is the king for that. Alright, next bit. So, the chickpea water, the AQUAFABA. Basically, out of a tin of chickpeas, always loads of brine in there. Got to make sure there's no salt added as well, which is quite important. Drain it off into here, and then I'm a bit skeptical whether it's going to work or not. It worked for the mayonnaise the other day, so hopefully it'll work in the meringue. Basically, you just add it in. I've got 110 grams of AQUAFABA. I've got 90 grams of sugar. Got about a quarter of a teaspoon of cream tartar. The rest of that. And then a tiny bit of vanilla extract, which is all we have left. I want it to taste more of miso anyway, and mirin, just to counteract that sweetness. And then turn it on. You need to whip for about 10 minutes apparently. Seven minutes in, and it's going good. Look at that, it's very thick and glossy and oh god, so nice. It's working! Alright, I'm just going to test it for now. It actually works. Booyah! What was the test? It's good. Does taste a bit chickpea-ish. I reckon once we get the miso in, it will balance it out. Alright, we're done. 10 minutes. That is awesome. The miso smells like burn. Which is pretty much what you want actually. Quite a nice mix of carameliziness and not so much. If I put all of that into my pot. Oh my god, it's hot. 65 grams, that looks about right. Into 40 grams of mirin. So this is my coffee vinegar. It's like the best of red wine vinegar with my vinegar mother in there and also a shot of espresso. Super tasty, but that'll go quite well with the miso and the meringue anyway. Look at that! Whoa! Right, that'll do. Look at that. It's all brown and caramelised, and it looks minging, but it actually tastes epic. As my brother would say, it's all about the balance. Alright, we're back. So we've got our miso, caramelised, mixed with a little bit of mirin and vinegar. And now, ooh, it's actually worked. The AQUAFABA, the bean water, is whipped up and looks just like meringue. Can you actually see that? Can you get a load of that? I'm excited! That is full on meringue-like. I'll leave that there for later. So basically this is kind of like a souffle now. You don't want to knock the air out. I don't know if I could knock the air out, I'm sure you could. But when you're making souffles and you've got whipped egg whites, you want to kind of have the same consistency as whatever puree you're adding into it. And this goes a long way, so I'm just going to use a teaspoon at first. Like 2 teaspoons. So when you're folding, basically come across like that. You see? And that's quite a nice amount. Let's see what it tastes like now. Looks good. Whoa. That is funky. That's good. That's good. I'm going to add 1 more teaspoon of this because there's no point. You might as well go for it. We might as well just go for it. Oh, this is going to be so sick. So now I've got my piping bag. It's good if you get a piping bag and just rest it in a vase like that when you haven't got a sous chef around. This is good. This is what cooking is all about. I think that's enough. Right, then the last touch I was going to do, just to chef it up even a little bit more, was add a touch of dehydrated miso. It's almost like seasoning, just like salt crystals really. Super funky. The best way is Salt Bay. All across. Alright. Check them out. How cute do they look? I'm actually really happy. If they go crispy now, that is going to be one hell of a win. And we're going in. Ooh, in, little beauties. We'll see you in an hour. Okay, it's been an hour and a half. Actually, it's been an hour and 45 minutes because I made a load of food and dinner for me and my mum. This has stayed stable, woo! Which is pretty interesting really, because normally a meringue with egg whites will like seep. So that's good for the future. I tried doing floating islands with the meringue as well, but I think I need a stabiliser. So what I'm going to do next time is add some xanthan gum and hopefully that will keep it stable. But now for these. The moment of truth. Look how cool they look. They've totally worked a treat. Look at that. That is a proper meringue. It's super crispy. meringue without egg white. That was awesome. Alright, so the last touch for these caramelised miso vegan meringues is going to be some lime zest. Just because you've got the sweetness from the sugar in the meringue, you've got the saltiness from the caramelised miso, you've got the bitterness from the sort of burnt, almost dehydrated miso on top, and then you need this, I think, the zest from now on. You got to say like, share, subscribe or something. I'm going to have an account, so subscribe. I'll get better at this. My GoPro will be better, it won't break. And yeah, I'm going to be cooking loads more interesting dishes and exploring the culinary world, because that is my bag and that is what I like to do, and I'm going to keep eating these. Follow me on Instagram, instagram.com/Mattsoir, MATTSOIR. Peace.